Good morning. Today's headline in the Nation newspaper is Drums of War. There are four photographs. Farah Maalim, Hassan Ali Joho, Oscar Sudi, and Mr. Kamket, the MP for, I think, Tiati. And the words they have said in the past, it's the entire headline. What I can tell you guys is we do not have a country right now. I listened to Boss Shollei on a national TV this morning. She says that abductions, kidnappings are just good stories that Kenyans are using to paint the government in the wrong picture. Wanyonga has told him, after they are done with the young people, they'll begin going for the journalists, and then they will go for the opposition leaders, and then finally they will finish with Shollei herself. Those are the facts. If we do not protect our constitution, we allow these leaders to react in the way they are reacting against the ongoing memes campaigns by young people online, we will not have a country tomorrow. And let me tell you, I've said this many times, there is a level where people can bear some things, and there is a level they reach and they say, liwe liwalo. They don't care anymore, they don't mind anymore, and they are not afraid. That is a situation I'm afraid we can get. If you don't study history properly, you may not understand fully what's going on in our country. This nonsense needs to stop. And this nonsense is not by the citizens. When Uhuru was attacked online, he left online. Is it too difficult for William Ruto to live online and just lead the country? What I am trying to say is this. We are not in a good position as a country when we allow leaders to sound war cries. There are so many millions and millions of young people without a job. And we know there are very, very wicked men and women in this world with good money. And all they need to do is to pay these young people. And anarchy will be the order of the day in our country. Will we like to hear our country is divided in several regions and we have a leader in the western, a leader in the mountain, a leader here and there who are guerrillas? When we antagonize the people, what will we harvest? How will we survive as a country if we continue in the trajectory we are going on with? Let me talk to you about what President William Ruto said in Kikalenjin in the next.
And like I said, I will know the update when these 6 people who have been found now report so that they say where they were. Point made. But then you cannot tell me there's abductions and marked vehicles. You see, those are your... They were, that is your... No, I'm just saying that's your knowledge. Yeah. I want to see the statements.
It's public knowledge as well.
No, that is what is being said in the public. But what I want to know is from these 6 people, where they were, they'll tell us whether it was unmarked vehicles, who picked them up, and so on. Then I can comment on it. But you can't tell me to speculate on something. Surely, I think it's unfair.
Okay, so fair enough.
And if you know that that is happening, we also expect you to go and report to the police station.
Okay, we report to the public, not to the police stations.
Thank you.
So I'll come to politician Honorable Gladys Boss in a short.
Ayub, I'm utterly shocked and mesmerized at what Her Excellency is saying. She sounds like she came from Europe today. All right? This narrative that in our country we are trying to normalize the abnormalities, the fact that a cabinet minister in her government, my government, who has come out publicly and talked about how his son was abducted. And indeed, I want to tell you, Madam Shollei, Deputy Speaker, actually, Justin truly talked to me about the abductions himself. And there's more detail I have that I can't disclose here. There is more I know that I can't say here.
See, which I don't.
The people who he talked to and what they told him, the conversation is mind-blowing. All right? After this incident of Justin Muturi, I was so incredibly happy that my party leader, Raila Odinga, pronounced himself and said, stop this nonsense of abducting Kenyans. And Madam Shollei, then what does she do? She was there when our president, William Ruto, said, I will stop the... So this narrative that she's trying to create, that, you know, these are people we don't know. They are wearing balaclavas, and in fact, they are having these cars. And in fact,
didn't say that.
Just let me finish what I'm saying.
But I did not say that.
And in fact, where we are, there are 6 guys who've been found. Madam Shollei, we are a country that believes in the rule of law.
That's why we are in court.
Just hold on, Mama. Please hold on, Your Excellency. We are not here to discuss the methods used and whether they were legitimate or not. What we are saying is what is happening is against the law of the land. It's unconstitutional to pick anybody and keep them beyond a certain limit of time, because the constitution that we have been swearing to expects me as a leader. So when you are telling me that as a deputy speaker that you cannot pronounce on this matter, because when you are a deputy speaker, you are somebody who's different. And in fact, these people, the parents should go and give these reports on missing persons. Deputy Speaker, Madam Shollei, these people are not missing. They are being abducted. They are being taken from their homes. There are CCTV cameras. The cars that are picking them are known. They are government cars. Everybody knows that kids have been killed. People are being killed and thrown into mortuaries and picked from there. How you make me feel that actually we are in a country where there's a group of people who completely would rather have everybody in this country killed because they criticize the government, because of their interest, because this country is larger than any of us. This country has reached a stage, if this nonsense doesn't stop, Ayub, they'll come for you here next. After that, they'll come for me. After they finish with me, they'll go to Mui. Finally, they'll come to you. Because what they want you to do, you will not agree. So what we are saying, let us just save this country. Forget about the shenanigans. You are in government. We are not in. I have said severally, Ayub, I don't hate President Ruto. I want him to succeed. I respect him. He's my president. The guy is so bright. Why is it difficult to run this country?
You know, Ayub, what's happening? He's playing to the gallery.
When we are talking about the people who are on this page, the people you work with are the ones who show who your friends are, and they're the ones who tell Kenyans what your government is.
Kipchumba Murkomen many times has warned our children of the dire consequences of what they're doing online, and that there is a law, and the law will catch up with them. I want to ask you, Kenyans, have you had any warning from Ruto? Yes, he has warned our children. Have you had warnings from politicians? Yes, they have warned our children. But let me ask you, Kenyans, have you had any warning from the head of state, from Kipchumba Murkomen, or from politicians to the abductors? Have you? Has the president warned the abductors that he will deal with them? Has Kipchumba Murkomen warned them that they will face the law, the kidnappers? No. What does that tell you? Your guess is as good as mine.
President William Ruto, you will continue hiring PR organizations to clean your name, but you can't clean it if your own mouth is smearing dirt on it. I heard what you said yesterday. I understand Togan, so I understand a little bit of Nandi. You say the children, Lakwet, those are children who put you in coffins. Sanduket, you will put them back kwa hizo jeneza. I can't piece together Nandi very well. But I'll address one thing. Every dog has its own day. It's fun for you walking on blood of people's children. You will one day pay for it. Don't worry. Relax. Your day is coming, and that's not a threat. It's the reality.
Wale watu naona mnachora viongozi mnaweka kwa casket. Mnakosea Wakenya, na mnakosea Wakenya kwa njia kwamba mbona mnaweka kwa casket expensive? Mnaweka kwa casket very expensive. Hao watu hawafai kuwekwa kwa casket expensive vile mnaweka kwa expensive hivyo. Waekeni hata za box. They don't deserve anything good. Sasa nyinyi mnaweka kwa casket expensive. Kuna mwingine aliona yake ina mpaka zile saa za kifahari, expensive watches, wrist watch. Msiharibu pesa bana. Hao watu hamfai kuweka kwa casket expensive. Hapana. Waekeni hata kwa box.
Na hii maneno ya kuwekwa jeneza, kwani mnaogopa kifo namna gani? Mtakufa siku moja. Mnapiga kelele ati umewekwa jeneza. Hata ukiwekwa jeneza, kwani umekufa? What is the problem? Mnaleta shida mingi. Mtakufa siku moja. Kwa hivyo hata kama mnaogopa kifo is a natural thing. It will come. It's part of life. So hakuna haja tuue watoto ati wameweka kwa jeneza kwa sababu hujaingia huko. Siku Mungu atafika atakuweka. That time will come. So let us not kill our children and abduct them because of caricatures na nini watoto wanacheza pale na simu. Lakini hii kuweka wewe kwa jeneza na hii matusi ya Maalim, which is worse. Si ni huyo mheshimiwa?
Ya pili, Mheshimiwa Rais, usitake kupendwa sana na kila mtu. Hata sisi wenyewe hatupendani. Unanipata? Na unasema ukitaka kupendwa zaidi enda uuze ice cream. Na wewe uliamua kuenda kukua nini? Rais. Sio kila mtu atakupenda.
Kuna watu wanaongea mambo ya 1 term, 2 terms, 3 terms. Mimi nataka niwaambie, mimi pale nyuma kuna watu hata hawakufikiria nitakuwa na any term.
Ruto ameamua kuharibu nchi, na Ruto na Sakaja na Zakari Kwenya lazima waende nyumbani. Bunge power. Ambao wanasema Ruto aende nyumbani hae. Wenye wanasema Ruto abaki hata hakuna bwana.
Na mimi ni kijana William. Nimetoka Kamagutu location. No job. Why? Ukiongea ukweli wanaugua.
Yeye amekuja.
Ukiongea kitu kuongea ukweli atakuua. So kuwe.
No matter how bad a man is, he can always serve as a good example of a bad man. That's what I was taught when I was doing journalism.
Wacheni tu mimi niseme na mapema. Ndio kama kuna list na andiko mniweke kwa list. I can't wait to reject Finance Bill 2025. I can't wait because I know it will be something absurd. It will be something mental. I can't wait. Mniweke kwa list jameni. List reject.
Majenzi mko? Kazi mnafanya kwa mtandao ni mzuri sana. Na tunapongeza nyinyi. Na muendelee. Mtaendelea. Lakini mtandao peke yake haitoshi. Tunataka mjiandikishe kama wapiga kura. Wale watu ambaye watakomboa Kenya hii, wenye kuamua Kenya itaongozwa namna gani, ni hao majenzi wetu mwaka wa 2027. Lakini hamwezi amua Kenya itakaa namna gani kwa simu peke yake. Lazima mchukue vitambulisho, lazima mjiandikishe kama wapiga kura. Siku hiyo ikifika muamuke saa 9, muungane na sisi na wengine, tuende pale kwa debe, tutafute uongozi wa maana ambaye utaheshimu wa Kenya, utaheshimu demokrasia na utakubali kufanyia kila mtu maendeleo. Tumekubaliana majenzi?
Now, why do you want Ruto gone?
We want Ruto gone because he is killing innocent people. He's wanting to pass the finance Finance Bill 2024. He's putting tax on sanitary products that girls can't even buy. He's can't go to school. He's corrupt. He's taking the money. He needs to go.
Yes.
Get out. If you're going to raise anything, start with your hairline.
Nice.
Control, Alt, Delete, Ruto. The drunk did better than you. Drunk did better than you.
Nice.
Mungu yetu itoe Ruto Kenya, hata kama angalau na jali. Sisi Kenya tumechoka na Ruto, maisha imetuharibikia, analipisha mpaka sodo ya wamama. Pure kabisa Ruto. We don't like you, go home. Sasa tafuta kiongozi ambaye anapenda mwananchi na anapenda kijana kama.
They want to be described as honorable even when they are horrible. They acquire things which they have not worked for. They promise us things that they know they will never deliver. And there is no shortage of such men and women in the African continent.
Now the next election,
yes.
Unajua hawa ndio watakuwa nasema fagia wote ama mtasema namna gani? This generation,
yes,
they use their might because they didn't vote. The largest vote in the last election.
You like me, why them a fight me, You like me, chewing a bomb, bite it. You like me, chewing a bite it. Don't like power that you show. When you trust them, evil them will post them. When you trust them, stay fine, not toast them. When you trust them, what they are, man, not soak them. In farm, I say you bust them.